Imagine this. It's late at night. The room is quiet and the only light comes from your screen. You're about to step into a hidden world, the secret network of digital doors that every computer has. These doors are called ports. Each one is like a tiny entry point, a place where data can come in or go out. Some are wide open, some are locked, and some are protected by guards you can't see, firewalls. Port scanning is the art of gently knocking on those doors to see which ones answer. It's like walking through a hallway full of rooms, tapping on each door to find out which rooms are occupied, which are empty, and which have guards posted outside. In the hands of an ethical hacker or a network defender, port scanning is an essential diagnostic tool. It reveals weak spots before attackers find them. But in the wrong hands, those same results can become a roadmap for intrusion. By the end of this guide, you'll understand how scanning really works, what those mysterious numbers like port 80 or port 443 actually mean, how professionals use this knowledge to defend systems before hackers can exploit them, and how to read the actual responses you'll see so you know what each result means. Why port scanning matters. In cybersecurity, information is power, and few tools give you more raw information than a well-executed port scan. When you scan a system, you're asking one simple question: who's listening? Every open port tells you that a specific service is running there, like a web server on port 80 or a secure shell on port 22. But here's the thing: every open port is also a potential doorway into your system. A single forgotten service left exposed can become an attacker's entry point. A closed port, on the other hand, politely refuses your knock. And a filtered port doesn't even let your message reach the door. The firewall simply blocks it, leaving you in silence. That's why port scanning isn't just about curiosity. It's about awareness, knowing what's exposed, what's protected, and what needs attention. A quick roadmap before we dive in. Before we jump into the different scan techniques, pause for a second and think of port scanning as a conversation with a remote host. To understand the answers you get, you first need to learn the language the network speaks. The most common dialect of that language is Transmission Control Protocol. Once you understand how TCP conversations are started and ended, the behavior of each scan type will make sense, and the responses you observe will stop feeling like mystery and start feeling like clear signals you can act on. Transmission Control Protocol, the foundation. Most port scanning revolves around Transmission Control Protocol, TCP, the protocol that organizes a conversation between two computers. TCP makes sure both sides agree how to start, maintain, and close a connection. It uses small signals called flags to coordinate this back and forth, little markers that mean things like "let's start," "I heard you," or "let's finish." By observing which flags are sent and which replies come back, you can infer whether a port is listening, closed, or being filtered by a firewall. The three-way handshake, the simple story. Client sends synchronize, SYN, to start a connection. Server replies synchronize acknowledgement, SYN-ACK, if ready. Client replies acknowledgement, ACK, to confirm. A synchronized acknowledgement tells you the port is open and willing to talk. A reset, RSD, means the port is closed. No reply usually means your probe was blocked or dropped. A firewall might be filtering the traffic. TCP flags, the scanner's toolkit. Beyond synchronize and acknowledgement, there are other flags: reset, RSD, finish, FIN, push, PSH, and urgent, URG. Scanners mix these flags into different packet patterns to trigger various reactions from the target. Think of it as trying different knocks on a door. A soft tap, a double knock, a shout. Each one can produce a different answer. Common TCP scan types, what they do and what you'll actually see. Connect scan, complete the TCP handshake. Connection established means the port is open, and you can usually interact with the service. A reset, RSD, means closed. No reply or an ICMP unreachable response means filtered. This method gives clear answers but leaves obvious logs because a full connection is made. Synchronized scan, half open. Send synchronize and wait. A synchronized acknowledgement means the port is open. The scanner then typically sends a reset to avoid completing the session. A reset means closed. No reply or ICMP unreachable means filtered. It's faster and quieter than a full connect but still maps similarly. Finish scan, send finish, and observe. A reset usually means the port is closed. No reply typically means open or filtered, reported as open, filtered. Behavior varies by operating system, so this works better on many Unix-like systems than on Windows. Null scan, send a packet with no flags set. A reset means closed. No reply means open or filtered. ICMP unreachable means filtered. This is a quiet probe that relies on how the target's TCP stack handles unusual packets. Acknowledgement scan, send only an acknowledgement. If you receive a reset, your probe reached the host and the path is unfiltered, but this does not tell you whether the port is open or closed. No reply or ICMP unreachable indicates the packet was filtered. Use this scan to map firewall rules, not to identify open services. Christmas tree scan, set finish, push, and urgent flags together. A reset means closed. No reply means open or filtered. ICMP unreachable indicates filtering. It was once a stealthy trick. Modern systems usually flag it as suspicious. User datagram protocol, the tricky sibling. User datagram protocol, UDP, doesn't do handshakes. It just sends data. That makes it lightweight and efficient for many services, but hard to probe. When you send a UDP probe, you might get an application-level UDP reply, for example, a DNS answer. The UDP port is open. An ICMP port unreachable message. The UDP port is closed. No reply ambiguous. The port could be open and silently ignore the probe, filtered, or rate limited, often reported as open or filtered. An ICMP administratively prohibited message. The probe is filtered by a firewall. Interpreting ambiguous results. Practical rules of thumb. SWNACK or a completed connection. Open. RSD reset closed. ICMP port unreachable. UDP closed. No reply. Open or filtered need follow-up. ICMP administratively prohibited or explicit firewall messages. Filtered. ACK probe that returns RSD. Unfiltered path but open or closed unknown. What this means in practice. For testers, choose the scan that matches your objective. Use synchronized scans for efficient mapping. Finish. Null. Christmas when you need stealth, understanding OS variability, and acknowledgement scans for firewall mapping. Always follow up ambiguous findings with version detection or targeted probes to confirm which service is actually running. Practical reminders. Only scan systems you have explicit permission to test. Do not assume silence means safety. It could be filtering, rate limiting, or a device that simply doesn't reply. Combine scanning with service version detection, timing adjustments, and repeated probes to reduce false positives and get a clearer picture. Why this matters. Port scanning is not just a hacker's trick. It's how professionals see the attack surface and close gaps before adversaries find them. In a world of cloud servers, IoT devices, and countless connected systems, the ability to see what's exposed and to interpret those signals is defensive power. Use it with responsibility and permission.